What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. As you guys know, I've been making a few videos here on the channel the past couple of days where I pretty much made a video saying that the breakout is starting 2 days ago, and then it appeared that it took a little bit longer to break out than I expected. So I posted a video yesterday saying it's most likely going to happen tonight, which was yesterday. And as you guys can see, most of these cryptocurrencies actually closed at a positive, where XRP, surprisingly, or not so much surprisingly, I honestly still expect these cryptos to continue to head up, but we expected them to close above resistance, and we needed last night to determine whether or not we were actually entering a breakdown or whether we continue the bull run to the upside. And personally, I believe that bull run is here, and it is coming very, very, very soon, if not today, with the news that we just got, which is super, super exciting here. As you guys can see, XRP, we bought in right around here, right around this level here. We're above our major support level right here, and prices were heading up, and we figured we would, kind of, climb back up, maybe break through this and see a pump to the upside here. But we started to correct downwards, and we fell and retested. We're actually trending below, or trading below our uptrend here, which was getting me kind of nervous. But what I noticed was we were actually holding onto the support very well. And as you guys can see in the past here, numerous retests of this bottom support usually result in a reversal to the upside with extreme volume at that. And you can see here on numerous retests, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and we even tested it yesterday, being 5 retests of this support, which would usually entail a run to the upside. So we said that we needed to close bottom support above our uptrend here. We needed to close the price above the uptrend here for us to confirm we'd probably start to head up higher. And as you guys can see, we reversed immediately off that and are starting to head up even higher. And this goes for all the cryptos. You can see Ethereum immediately swung right back up to the upside here. Bitcoin as well immediately bounced off support, staying back inside its ascending channel. And the S&P 500 is still trending sideways inside this major sideways channel here. But the biggest news, the craziest news, I don't know if you guys have heard, you'll probably hear it from me first. CPI data came out for July, which is extremely important for the growth of crypto as well as the growth of the S&P 500, the stock market. And a few things happened. So yesterday and the past couple of days, economists were actually thinking that CPI data for July was most likely going to head up about 0.5%. They were actually expecting a 9.6 to maybe a 9.3% CPI data on inflation, which honestly, if you think about it, it's a win-win for us. That means if we come out, as long as we stay below those calls. So they expected 9.6% inflation, a 0.5% run from June. And if we saw 9.6 or anything less, 9.2, 9.3, we would have a positive reaction as it came in less than what was expected. However, what's even crazier is it didn't happen like that. We actually fell lower than what happened in June. We fell to 8.5%, which means that the inflation fell 0.6% from June to July, which is huge. So it's a win-win. As long as we were below the inflation that was expected, which was higher, we would go up. And if we saw inflation drop lower and they were wrong, then the markets would move up. And as you guys can see, it came out at 8:30 a.m. today. Inflation was 8.5% for July, which is extremely exciting. And the main culprit was the airport prices, like flights and ticket prices for traveling fell, and gas, as you guys can see, fell. And I have a really good feeling that moving into August, when we're in September, we'll get August results, and August will be even lower than what July was because gas is even lower. Gas was $3.50 at the pump here in Fort Myers, Florida, which is incredible. So as you guys can see, it fell. It expected price increases eased more than expected in July as gas costs dropped, as I pretty much figured here. Inflation cooled in July as gas prices and airfare fell. A welcome reprieve for consumers and economic policymakers, but not yet a conclusive sign that price increases are turning a corner. We don't know that yet. We need another confirmation for August here to say maybe we peaked and we're starting to head back down, but I think that's what's going to happen, even though I believe there's going to be more rate hikes coming soon. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe. Let's dive into today's episode. So guys, as you can see, a quick refresh of the market shows good signs, actually. We're up 1.88%. We bottomed yesterday, which is a good sign here. And with CPI data coming out, there's a good chance that the S&P 500 will start to rally higher. And there's a good chance that will influence these other cryptocurrencies like XRP and Bitcoin and Ethereum to also pump higher. So I do strongly believe there's a chance now that we are going to correct off of this and swing back to the upside here and retest retest resistances at 39 cents very, very, very soon. As you guys know, trading inside a trending channel right here, or inside a channel, especially an uptrend here, it's very risky, and it's not a conservative trade. Trading inside of here is extremely aggressive, moderate to aggressive style of trading. What's conservative is when we confirm a breach above or below this. If we break through it, we know to buy long. If we break below it, we know to, short, and so on and so forth here. We haven't done that just yet. We're still inside this channel here, which means there are still aggressive trades to be made, which obviously you guys know if you have me on Patreon. But what we're dealing with now is there's a good chance that with this information coming out, the stock market will actually head up higher. People will get excited thinking, hey, maybe inflation is cooling. Hey, maybe markets are going to start to move up. Maybe prices are starting to move down. And that should influence the price of crypto to swing back to the upside here. It'll influence Ethereum that maybe it will break through this major resistance here. We'll actually trend to the upside here. There's even a chance that we could, tweak this slightly like this. I know it might look a little weird. No, it actually aligns perfectly. So now we're not actually below this ascending fractal here. We're trending inside of it still. And now we're caught up and we're actually battling very well this moving average here. There's a very big chance we could break through it and start to explode to the upside, which is quite exciting. Even though we're overbought or nearing overbought on the daily charts here, we could still enter overbought and we could still head up higher, and then maybe we'll come back down to bottom support here above the moving average and build up some support to head up even higher. And this goes with pretty much all the cryptocurrencies. Now, the markets don't open, the stock market doesn't open for another 40 minutes here, but things are still exciting. The same thing applies itself with Bitcoin. So we jumped the gun, we waited a little too early, or we jumped in a little too early than 2 days ago when I made that video, and I told you guys yesterday about it. But as you guys can see, markets are still in our trend. We have yet to break that. This would have been the big determination that a bull market or a pump to the upside is out of the picture here, but it's not yet, so we can't rule it out just yet. We're still inside our channel. We're still creating higher lows. You can see the Bitcoin price is still, holding on to this major support on its RSI. The uptrend is still in play, and this ascending channel is still in play here, and you can see we're riding this up from the bottom all the way to the upside. What we're looking for is a run back up to retest resistance here. I do strongly believe we are at some point going to see a correction back down, a small one, and it would only be a healthy correction to allow the prices to head up even higher. I mean, we might see something like this and then consolidate, because cryptos are nearing overbought, as well as the S&P 500 is nearing overbought. Yes, we are trading above the moving average, which is exciting here. There's a very good chance, which is also super exciting. Notice the size of the moving average as we've been playing out. You can see here, we've been very much so overextended or underextended, where the green band is much lower than the red band here. But typically when we see bullish crosses like this, it allows prices to rally up higher. And as you guys can see, we're getting very close to having a golden cross very soon. If prices can keep afloat and we can keep trending like this, or even head up higher a little bit, there's a very big chance we'll see a bullish cross on the moving averages for the S&P 500 on the daily charts, and we'll be able to pump even higher, which is extremely exciting. As you guys can see, we're having a lot of positive reactions. The bottom of the S&P 500 to the top, we've rallied up 15%, and we're not actually down by much. We did enter a bear market for a short period of time, but now we're at most down 14.7%. The lowest point we were was 12.99, and there's a very good chance we'll get to that again. So from all-time highs, we're only down 14%, which honestly isn't terrible for the S&P 500. From its lowest point, we've fallen 25%. Now we're only, at the most, we are down only 13%. So markets have recovered quite substantially and will probably end the year very close to all-time highs, if not ever so slightly lower. Maybe we'll end the markets at 4,500 points, and maybe at that we'll only be down about 6%, 3%, which honestly isn't terrible, and we'll be able to rally up from that in 2023. Hopefully, when inflation is much lower and businesses can catch up, then we'll be able to rally up even higher. And as you guys can see, XRP is still looking really good, and I do strongly believe Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP will all have their chance of running up a little bit higher. We have a little bit more to go. Then we'll see a small dip and then pump even higher. But with that being said, guys, definitely make sure to check out Bityard. This is where we make all of our trades. You can see the clear battle that's going on right now within XRP on Bityard here. The prices are very much so intertwined with the 7-day, 25-day, and 99-day moving averages. The prices are battling this right now, so much so. There's so much aggression and volume being had right in this market right here that if we can break through the 99-day moving average here, that's been a slump on the price for a very long time. You can see it's been a major catalyst and a major resistance in the past here with tons of retests where we break through. But if we manage to break through this right here, because of the constricting prices here, there's a very big chance we'll see a pretty nice pump, a gnarly pump to the upside here. But BitYard is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging website that I like to use to make all my trades, as well as on Patreon. Not only can you leverage trade crypto with a 5x to 50x here on XRP, they even have market orders where you can type in the amount of margin you want with the amount of leverage. They have a demo account, which is super cool. Lets you trade around with Monopoly money. And if you sign up with the link down in the description and click Get Free Crypto, once you sign up here, you'll actually earn free crypto. But that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.